The same emergency hits to people on the same day. The car dies. The repair bill is 40,000 rupees. Arav has no money set aside for a moment like this. So he swipes a credit card and tells himself it's fine. Next month the bill arrives with interest on top. He can't clear it, so it rolls over and quietly grows. One small shock has pushed him into a debt spiral. Ria gets the exact same 40,000 repair bill. But she has a cushion sitting quietly for emergencies. She pays it, and her life barely even wobbles. Same hit, two completely different endings. The only difference between them was a buffer. So today, let's build your financial airbag. An emergency fund is simply a pile of cash you set aside. It sits there for one job only, the unexpected. A sudden job loss, a medical bill, an urgent repair. It is not an investment chasing high returns. It's not in stocks, it's not trying to grow fast. Its whole purpose is to be safe and instantly there. It is also not a fund for things you simply want. Not a new phone, not a holiday, not a sale. Think of it as an airbag, not a lottery ticket. Boring on a good day, life-saving on a bad one. Here's why this comes before fancy investing. Picture building a house with no foundation first. Investing without a buffer is exactly that house. Say all your money is locked in stocks, growing nicely. Then a real emergency lands out of nowhere. You are forced to sell, maybe when prices have crashed. So you locked in a loss at the worst possible moment. A buffer lets your investments keep doing their job. It is the calm base everything else is built on. Arav skipped this base and built straight up. Ria laid the base first, then began to invest. Now a mindset shift that changes everything. Emergencies are not really surprises at all. Over a lifetime, some shock will definitely come. A job will be lost, a body will need a doctor. Something you own will break and need urgent money. You don't know exactly what or exactly when. But you know with certainty that something will hit. Planning for it isn't pessimism, it's just being ready. Arav treats every emergency as a shocking accident. Ria treats them as a when, never an if. Now the question everyone asks, how much? Don't let the big final number freeze you. If zero feels far from 6 months of expenses, start small. Your very first milestone is just 1 month of costs. Even 10 or 20,000 rupees changes the game. That starter buffer already absorbs the small shocks. A flat tire, a phone repair, one rough week. Without it, those tiny hits became credit card debt. A small cushion beats a perfect plan you never start. So aim first for 1 month, then keep stacking. So what's the real target you are stacking toward? The classic rule is 3 to 6 months of expenses. But notice, months of expenses, not months of income. You don't need to replace your full salary. You need to cover what you must actually spend. 3 to 6 months is a runway to land safely. If your income stopped today, that's your breathing room. 3 months for a stable, secure situation. Up to 6 months when your income is less certain. Picture a runway meter filling from 1 to 6. That runway is what turns panic into time. Let's actually calculate your own number now. Start with 1 honest month of essential costs. Add your rent, then your food and groceries. Add your bills, electricity, phone, internet. Add any EMIs you absolutely must pay each month. That total is 1 month of survival expenses. Say it comes to 30,000 rupees a month. 3 months means about 90,000 rupees. 6 months means around 1.8 lakh. Your target sits somewhere inside that range. Now you have a real number, not a vague worry. A number you can actually aim at and hit. So 3 months or 6. It depends on you. Lean toward 3 if your income feels rock solid. A steady government or salaried job, paid every month. One that won't vanish overnight if one client leaves. Lean toward 6 if your income is bumpy or single. A freelancer whose work comes in unpredictable waves. A family running on just one earner's salary. A business owner with good months and lean months. The shakier the income, the longer the runway you want. Arav, a freelancer, kept 0 months of buffer. Ria, also freelance, deliberately built 6. Match your cushion to how steady your income is. Now the second big question, where do you keep it? 2 rules decide everything about the right spot. Rule 1, it must be completely safe. The amount can't shrink right when you need it most. Rule 2, it must be liquid, meaning instantly reachable. An emergency won't wait a week for paperwork. You should get the cash within a day, no penalty. Safe and liquid, that's the whole job description. Not the highest return, not the cleverest move. Just money that's there the second life calls. Anything that risks those 2 rules is the wrong home. So where does a safe, liquid buffer actually live? A high-interest savings account is a simple, solid home. The money sits safe and you can pull it anytime. A liquid mutual fund is another sensible spot. It earns a little more while staying low risk. And you can usually get the cash out within a day. Some keep a small part as plain cash at home. Enough for the first hours of a true emergency. The theme is the same across all of them. Reachable in a day, with the amount kept steady. These are the right parking spots for your airbag. Now the places your emergency fund must not live. Don't keep it in stocks or risky investments. Their value can drop exactly when you need to sell. A market crash and a job loss often arrive together. That's the worst time to be forced to cash out. Don't lock it in long fixed deposits or schemes. If a penalty or a wait blocks you, it isn't an emergency fund. Don't bury it so far away you can't reach it fast. The fund should be close, safe, and quietly waiting. Too risky or too locked away both defeat the point. Arav invested his buffer and couldn't touch it in time. A buffer only works if you don't keep raiding it. So be honest about what an emergency really is. A real emergency is urgent, necessary, and unexpected. All 3 at once, not just one of them. A flash sale is tempting, but it is none of these. A new gadget you want is a goal, not an emergency. A planned trip is something you save for separately. If you can see it coming, it isn't an emergency. Touching the fund for once leaves it empty for real shocks. Protect it, and it will protect you when it comes. What happens after a real emergency drains it? First, don't feel guilty, the fund did its job. That's exactly the moment it was built for. Your next mission is simply to refill it. Before you go back to extra investing, rebuild the buffer. Pause the big new investments for a little while. Quietly redirect that money to top the cushion back up. No panic, no rush, just a calm, steady refill. Once it's full again, return to investing as before. Use refill, repeat, that loop keeps you protected. The airbag only works if it's reinflated for next time. Remember Arav and Ria from the start. Same 40,000 hit, 2 very different nights. Ria slept fine, Arav lay awake with a debt spiral. So Arav finally starts, just 1 month to begin. He calculates his number and parks it somewhere safe. Month by month, his own airbag quietly inflates. And for the first time, a surprise bill doesn't scare him. 3 to 6 months, kept safe and reachable, for real emergencies only. Build it before you invest, and refill it after you use it. That's the whole airbag, and finally, he sleeps. Because peace of mind, it turns out, has a number.